Alright, 5 more questions. 5 more questions. Gosh. This one is from Simply Self. Simply Self asks me, what is the most annoying thing France has ever done to you? Everything. Every single thing. Ever since, how would you say it? Medieval times. Ever since the Normans. Ever since I was a child. Tricking me with those mind games, pretending that France was something else, and I believed it for I was a young, naive child. Everything. Every single thing. He's an annoying man, and I am ever so sorry if you do encounter him. Do try to be friendly, or else he'll be even more annoying. You can be straightforward with him. He might stop being annoying, but you never know what he's thinking. You can never tell. It's like you just can't. He's French, and the French are annoying, and that's the end of the discussion. French are annoying. Therefore he is. I hope that answers your question. Wait, no, it doesn't. He does everything annoying. Yes, that's that. Next question is from Cat Butt. There's so many T's in here. Cat Butt Twice Born. Oh, okay. Cat Butt Twice Born. Dear United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, why, side note, if I were all of these countries, I'd be a pretty fucked up mess. You imagine. Alright, let's imagine this. Me, I'm England, and then you'd add Northern Ireland, who is of a decency, actually the best one in all of us, and you have Ireland. You know, he's a bit of a outgoing person. I think the young... He's alright. He's very ginger. I don't want to be ginger. Scotland, he's ginger as well. Too many gingers. I don't want to be ginger. Scotland, the kilts, the massive bodies, the stomach, because of all the fried Mars bars he eats. And in Wales, a sheepshagger. So I would be a ginger, beer belly, fried Mars bar, patriotic, nostalgic sheepshagger. That is very confusing. It's not a pretty image at all, actually. But yes, to your question. Why are your authors' first names so mysterious, like J.K. Rowling and C.S. Lewis? For example, my bad. It baffles my American mind. Care to share your secrets? I'm so sorry about creating your my name. That is a good question. Wow, alright. I'll take J.K. Rowling, for example. She didn't... From what I remember, if I might be wrong, from what I remember, K, or is it J, is not part of her name. I think it's the middle one. The K is not part of her name. Therefore, she made it a middle name. She made up the middle name. But back in the day, female authors had more issues trying to publish books because they were women, especially when it comes to the subject of either action books, fictional books, fantasy books, anything that is not romantic like Jane Austen, nothing that involves the simplicity of women, the love stories and all that. It was harder. Therefore, a lot of women, like Rowling, adapt a pen name to make it more unisex so people don't exactly know right off the bat. But yes, that's for her. And for C.S. Lewis, actually, that man's quite a tricky man. Love his works, all of them. He had 2 or 3 pen names. Actually, C.S. Lewis is his real name. If I might be wrong. I am so sorry if I am. My mind's a little bit dazzled by all the Christmas shopping. C.S. Lewis is his real name, though he was a teacher at Oxford University, and to avoid ruining his reputation, when he wrote his first books, which was a narrative poem, he had the name of Cleve Hamilton, I think. And he had another one for another book. Who was it a book? I don't remember, but at first he had Cleve Hamilton, and then he had another one. Clerk, N.W. Clerk, if I'm right. And then he adopted finally C.S. Lewis, which is the name that most of us know him for. He's a brilliant author. But yes, different authors have different reasons as of why they change their names. Women is more of the stereotypical idea of they do it to have more of a unisex name, to have their books published much, much simpler. I know the world of publishing is a bit picky. But yes, when it comes to men, it could be anything. Mysterious indeed, but isn't what mysterious makes us curious, and the curiosity is what makes us want to learn more? Thank you for that question. That was nice. Third question from the free bitch. Good day, Lady Gaga's monster. Hello, Arthur. Hello. I hope you're doing well. I am, thank you. A bit tired. I wanted to ask if you listen to any of the music that is going on today around your place. Is there any artist or band in particular that you really like now? I do enjoy a lot of artists, but I don't know if you know them. Some of the modern artists I enjoy are often English or British in general. English. Let's be a little patriotic here. And yes, I enjoy many of them. I think the most popular now, the one that you probably know, is Adele. She's a gorgeous woman, and her voice is quite powerful. This is just to prove my point about I can't release anything that is bullcrap like Justin Bieber. Sorry, Canada, for the burden of Justin Bieber. I know his story a little bit, but I'm sorry. But yes, it's quite good. Music that comes from England always has a potential. Adele is quite the hit right now. La Rue was a bit of a big hit a little earlier this year, and then he never stops. I release good music. That's about it. There's nothing bad coming from England. It's good. But other than that, the music around, like, in Canada and North America, especially America, is a bit of a bother. Actually, it is a bother. A big one. Overplayed, and extremely annoying. But yes, that's that. Fourth question is by Flander. Good day, Flander. Idiot or not, he can have sensible times. You say that you would change everything. So would you ever try to make do and try to brush some of that regret away? This is about America, isn't it? Why is he always coming back to these conversations? He can be sensible. He can do right things. I don't say that I don't enjoy America. I mean, I believe that many people are idiots. That's aside the point, really. I would try to brush some of the regret away. I do. I don't regret everything I've done. There are many things I regret, but there are some that I don't. And quite honestly, I personally believe that I couldn't have done a better job. He's the one who screwed up, really, not me. Last question by Ask English Cities. Are two men not allowed to go to a fabulous fashion show together, not allowed to get the tiniest bit drunk on the champagne handouts, not allowed to stumble back on the Ritz and share a double bed together because they had no single beds and it would save on cost? From London. London, what are you doing? I'm glad you step up a bit and prove yourself. No, that's as if I would do that with France. I would never do that. Never, ever. We both have an interest for fashion here and there, but that doesn't mean that I will personally go with France to a fashion show and then get the tiniest bit drunk and then go to a hotel, the both of us on the same bed, to save money and no single beds. No. That is not a reason. You give me a bad name. Really. London, think about it twice. If you do it, they'll be like, oh, London's at Paris. Paris. And then from there, Paris will blabber out of his mouth, and then France will come to me, and then people will think that I'm doing that with France. If you're doing that with Paris, I will be doing that with France. But it's not true. So, no, it's not alright. Two men can have fun being friends and hang out, and whatever you want to call it. But don't make it Paris, of all people. Please, London. Please, for me. England. You know, you love me. Please. Thank you.